So now that I have my steaks, I'm gonna transfer the picanha over and then move the steaks over to the plate. Alright, so picanha, very famous in Brazil. Probably their single most favorite piece of meat for Brazilians. The fat on these are incredible. Sorry, I've been fighting cold for a good while. Alright, so now there's a lot of silver skin that you're gonna kind of take off, so I'm gonna try to expose that by taking the fat off above it. Which you do by scraping the knife, not cutting into it. Things. But to do that with the silver skin, you have to actually run your knife through it and then kind of tug along with it, then that'll come up and just run your knife down into it as well. That's decent. Sometimes I can get it with no meat on it at all, but we'll put that in that pile and I'll play with that later after this video. And we'll start from this side, I guess. And then, or there's like many different ways. If you want to have your time with it and you want to play with it, you can always do that as well. It's kind of like run your knife down it. Let's see how that works. Usually I'm out. Cut these at work. Don't really have much time. Yeah. Gotta sell the meat. Yeah. And I'll just take the meat off of that later. Now then, the fat on this, so some of it's pretty leaned up. I bought it and it was kind of like skived over here. So it took up a little bit too much fat at the processing plant. Now, here comes the fun part. So there's different ways that you can actually cut this. So you can cut it out at kind of like an angle in your knife and cut it down straight down the middle. I prefer the angled. You got kind of a longer steak that way. Square it off a little bit, you know, a little sacrifice piece. And then cut it down. And square it off, cut it off another sacrifice piece. There we go. And you have a nice steak like that. Keep that fat on, people, I'm telling you. That fat is delicious. And then just kind of continue. Try to cut them as uniformly as possible. Looks like I might be able to get one more decent steak out of it. And there we go. Alright. Got 4 nice Huguelot steaks, rump tip steaks, and or picanha, or you can call it some delicious meat.